talk to you guys about. So today the topic is all about asking. It's been said that when you ask for what you want, you're much more likely to get it. I think a lot of the times we can be scared to actually put ourselves out there and ask for whatever it is that we want. I think that we get afraid that, it won't come to us, that we'll be embarrassed, that we'll be disappointed, and we really let fear get in the way of us reaching for our goals, reaching towards our dreams, and going in the direction of them because we're afraid sometimes to ask for what we want or what we even might think that we deserve. So today I wanted to talk to you guys about vision boards and about asking for what you want. And so what I'm going to do with you guys today is I'm actually going to show you my vision board and kind of give you tips on how to create your own. I think that vision boards are incredibly important. If you've ever heard of Teresa Malfoy, she's taken principles from all different types of thought leaders, and basically she talks about making a vision board of what you hope to achieve. And in her video, she speaks a lot about how putting those things on the vision board helped her to actually achieve her goals and get what she wanted out of life. And how vision boards that she's had in the past have been completely marked off. And on vision boards that I had personally, I've actually had a lot of things that have come to pass. And so I really believe in the thought process behind creating vision boards, and I think that you guys will really enjoy it as well. I've had friends in the past that have asked me about my vision board, that have asked about how to get started, and so I felt like this would be a really great video to teach you guys how to make your own vision board, what types of things to include on it, and how it will help you to actually have one and what that will do for you. So this is Terry's book, and honestly a lot of the things in this book can actually be found in her YouTube videos. So you don't necessarily have to go out and buy this book, but it is a really great tool for creating your own vision board and helping your dreams come to pass. So the chapters in this book include why you need a vision board, give yourself permission to dream, the power of the pen, clarity is key, setting your top 10 goals, designing your board, and displaying your destiny. So I think that I'll probably go through each one of these different steps in different videos, so I can just have a series on creating your own vision board. But the simplest way to put it is envision who you want to be in 5 years, in 10 years. Envision what you want to accomplish a year from now, a month from now, 6 months from now. So basically, think about who you want to be long term, think about what you want to happen along the way, and then think about what you want to happen even in steps to get there, or what you might think might be necessary to happen in steps to get there. Your dreams don't actually have to be cohesive. It's helpful if they are, but if they're not, that's okay too. You can want to climb Mount Kilimanjaro and also want to go to Paris next month, and the two things do not have to be cohesive. So it's alright if your vision board encompasses a lot of different dreams. Don't feel discouraged by that. So this is my vision board behind me. So on my board, I have the word discipline because I feel like that's very important to creating your dreams and making sure that they become a reality. I also have 3 photos of very influential women to me. I have an image of Oprah, of Hannah Bronfman, and of Stacey Ike. So those are the 3 black women that I think are incredible. Obviously, I love Oprah because Oprah is goals. I actually was reminded of something on Facebook yesterday where 6 years ago I decided that Oprah was my goal of what I wanted to be in life, and that's still goals. She's still goals. I love Hannah Bronfman because she does it all. So she is actually a fitness guru, but she also is a DJ. She has apps and businesses, and she just does so many different things, and she does them all so well. Also, keeping her health and self-care a priority in her life, and so I just love the way that she is able to just mix between platforms. She'll go from, she was a face of Clinique recently, to an Adidas brand ambassador. I love how she's able to really engage in all of her different dreams, and she makes them fit together so well because her whole platform is about being the best version of yourself and taking care of your body. So it makes sense for her to implement skincare with Clinique and taking care of your skin, and also Adidas where you're nourishing your body by working out, and the two just go so well hand in hand together. So I love that she's able to do multiple things. Stacey Ike, on the other hand, is one of my other inspirational women on my board because she is a host. She interviews all types of people. She actually ended up being the first host on OWN Network, which is amazing. And she got to interview all different types of people that are cast on shows on OWN Network, like the cast of Greenleaf, like John Gray and his family. So I just thought that that was so amazing. And even before that, Stacey Eich was on my vision board because I could tell that she's going in a direction in which her dreams were going to become a reality. And so these three women are like goals for me. I feel like they each encompass a part of like who I want to be and like what I'm hoping to do long term, and so they are on my vision board, and I don't feel like I really need to add any other people on there because they kind of just like cap it up. I have photos of the apartment that I want to get whenever I finally get to move to New York because it's goals, as well as a few other photos of apartment aesthetic, what I would hope to have in a future home, what I would love for it to look like, the vibe that I'd be going for. So I have all of that, but don't think that I don't have even more personal things in there, like what I want out of a man. So I have two of my favorite brown couples that are God-honoring and God-seeking, and so that's the kind of relationship that I'm hoping to have in the future. So I actually have a couple images of Johnny Swim, Abner Ramirez, and Amanda Sudana Ramirez. If you don't know who Johnny Swim is, definitely have to check them out. They have amazing music. They're an awesome Christian couple, and their music is kind of like folky, jumpy, but it's like awesome. And then I also have a couple photos of Sierra and Russell Wilson because I love that they're a beautiful couple, like choosing to honor God. And I love that these couples are brown-skinned people like me. They are goals couples for me. I should probably put a photo of Michelle and Barack on there as well because you'll know. And then also beneath that I have the ring of my dreams. I'm honestly not one of those girls that plans out her whole wedding. I do not have a wedding Pinterest board. The thought of doing all that actually stresses me out, but I do know that this is the type of ring that I want in the future, if not the ring, and I want to be able to afford a ring like this and not feel like, oh my gosh, I'm pinching pennies about it, you know? I have a photo of New York and my Metro card because of goals that I have in the future to be back in New York and ideas that I have for when I'm there. I have a photo of Chance Paraphernalia because I would love to work with Chance the Rapper one day, and he's my favorite artist and I love him so much, so I would love to be able to do that. So I have a photo of that on my vision board. I have a photo of a mic on my vision board because, like Stacey Eich, I would love to be a host one day, and so I put that on there to remind me of that. I also have a little play button from YouTube because I want to be a YouTuber, and so I'm starting that journey. And then I also have a sign that says $10 million on there because I want to be a multi-millionaire and I want to speak that into existence. But who knows, maybe a year from now I might make my goal $100 million. Like, I am someone that dreams big and shoots big, and I'm not going to apologize for it. I also have a sign that says $100,000 because that's an even closer goal. I would love to have that much saved up in the bank. I would also love to work with Target. So funny enough, I was actually able to be in Target years ago because I used to be an ambassador for a brand called Essence Cosmetics, which I actually worked with while I was in New York behind the scenes, but I used to be one of the faces of their brand, and so I was featured in Target and Ulta and Harmon Face Value and Shoppers, Drug Mart, and other retailers like that that were carrying Essence and wanted to show off their stylists or their ambassadors. But I would love to be in Target with like something that I've actually done and work with them maybe in a future YouTube video, and also to have something I've created in Target as well. So for those of you who don't know, I actually do hand lettering, and so I've always wanted to create a line of like cards or journals or the whole gamut, and I would love for it to be in a retailer like Target. And I have a couple photos of some stationery lines. Our Heyday is an illustrator and also a hand letterer, and I love her work. She's been in Anthropologie and she's in a bunch of other stores, and so I love what she does. So I just cut up a few photos of her wholesale card collection and put them on my board as inspiration for what I want to do and eventually what I would like to see my business doing. I also have other businesses in mind that I would love to have, so I have a few other things on there that kind of depict that, and I also have a lot of inspirational quotes on my board that I just kind of feel depict the direction that I want to go with my life and with my channel and with my business, so I have all of those on my board as well. And that's pretty much it for now. I think that with your vision board, you have so much freedom to basically do whatever it is that you want to do with it. I've seen people line it up where the top is immediate goals, the middle is like 2 to 3 years, or 3 to 5, 5 to 10, whatever your like gauge point is. And then end goal is like 20 years down the line, and you can have that at the end of the board if you'd like. But the way that I've structured my board is that in the very center of the board are the women that inspire me and remind me of the type of woman that I want to be every single day. At the very top of the board is my inspiration for how I want my apartment to look like, all the things New York related because that's where I want to move soon. So I have everything about what apartment I want to have, what I want it to look like, my immediate goals and dreams for like when I'm actually in New York are at the very top of the board. Then on the right side of the board are all of my relationship goals, hashtag relationship goals for real. And then on the left side of the board are my business aspirations. And then throughout it, I just have inspirational quotes and promises from God that just remind me of what I'm doing, why I'm doing it, who I am, what my purpose is, what I'm striving for, and just encouragement to keep me going. And so that's really the way that I structured my board. Everyone can do it differently, but this is just what made sense to me. My mind doesn't always necessarily work in a certain like, I'm not very type A. I'm type A in my personality, but not in the way that I do things, which is pretty strange. But that's the way that I kind of have ordered my board, and you're able to do it however you'd like. But I just wanted to make sure that you guys had options and could see, okay, well, this is one way I could go about it, and this is another way I could go about it. So there's no right or wrong way to do your vision board, but I think it's so important that you start, because setting a vision before your eyes gives you the courage to actually bring that dream or that vision to fruition. When you see it every day, it's at top of mind. You're thinking, what can I do to go towards this dream? How can I fuel this? You're reminded of what you're doing and why you're doing it and what you want to see happen in your life. And so I think that if we each were really invested in what we wanted to do with our life, the world would be such a better place, a happier place, because we'd all be so thankful and so excited to be going after our dreams. We'd be able to support one another and just create this really encouraging and engaging community. And so I want you guys to know that you can go after your dreams and they can become a reality. You don't have to be afraid of them. In my own life, I've seen so many things that I put on my vision board come to pass, if not solely by the grace of God. And so I just really want to encourage you guys to think about doing this. If you like this video, please press the thumbs up, subscribe to my videos, and if you had any advice or questions, videos, links to whatever books you've read that you feel like go along with this topic, please feel free to share it down below. I would love for everyone to be able to read it. I'd love to be able to hear what you've used and what's helped you with your vision boards or to accomplish your dreams, accomplish your goals. And if you have any requests of what you'd like to see me do videos of in the future, please feel free to leave it down below and let me know. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I had such a great time filming it, and I'll see you guys soon. Bye, guys. I should probably put a photo of Obama and Barack. I should probably put a photo of Michelle and Barack on there as well, because